Hello everybody, again. We got the campsite set up. There's the old hammock. And let's see, there's a tent. There's Joe. We got the tent. We're just kind of hanging out here rehydrating and stuff. And I went down and got some water, used my new Sawyer water filter I got from BK Stout. And let's see, we're getting ready to gather some firewood, and maybe I'll do a fire video or something. Hello everybody. Getting ready to make us a little fire here, and see, I got my kukri. I've got my little saw with me, but I thought I would try the kukri out and see what it'll do. Maybe chop up some of this stuff. I've not got to use the kukri yet. This wood is dry. It's driftwood. Very seasoned. I see why Bob 808 likes to camp near the river, because there's driftwood galore here. We'd never have to cut wood. I swear them O-rings is hurting my hand. The O-rings that I put on they're actually hurting my hand. Here, let me do this. Get away from the rocks. Yeah. Okay. Just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna cut this bigger one into here. Well, it works pretty good. But I swear I think I like my saw better.
Where's the saw?
Let me get my saw. I believe that this saw would take less energy. Let me just cut this and see.
Wow.
I think that took less energy than using that kukri. I mean, the kukri's nice and all, but I swear I believe I like that saw better. Okay.
That saw seemed to go through it a lot faster from where I was standing, I'll tell you that.
Well, okay. Bent my saw. That's alright. Yeah, I think I like using the saw better than the kukri. Now I do have my SCHF 42 with me. I just wanted to use this one. I'm going to end up switching in and out with them. Golly, I don't know what that is. But look at this. Look how pretty that coloring is. Is that hickory? I don't know. I almost take it home and make a handle out of it. Thomas hand forged butcher knife. Huh?
That was almost bad right there.
Yeah, don't fall through the pile.
Yeah, I just about did. You hollering about an ankle then?
I swear I think this one looks better. Yeah, I don't know. A little more controllable. I'm just running out of sharp edges.
And we got enough considering Mother Nature done piled us up a bunch of wood right over there.
Yeah.
Good old South Fork done put it there.
Yeah, there's a guy named Bob 808 that's always camping beside the river.
Yeah.
And told him, I said, I see why he's always camping by the river. He don't have no trouble for getting firewood.
No.
He built a hot tub on the riverbank.
What?
Yeah. Hot water and everything. He's a freak.
Hot tub on the riverbank now.
Yeah.
That's the best of both worlds.
It's crazy. He did it with, had like tubing and stuff that went out to a fire and then back up and all this crap. It was wild. It's crazy.
So you're feathering right now, eh?
Yeah. Making feather sticks. You always just want to go for the sharp part. See that little ridge right there?
Yeah.
You cut it off and then it'll have two ridges, a ridge on each side. You cut that ridge off. Now there's a ridge on both sides.
And then it goes
You
back
cut
to the
them
middle
off.
again.
And then
It's almost like braiding hair. Crossing strands,
you
sort
just
of.
always
so to
try
speak.
to get the
Ridge.
ridge. I hope it's you can see that.
Oh, I finally figured a way to hang my hydration pouch here.
Yeah. And then my buddy David, he's got this neat way of doing this. He puts the rod on the stick like this
Mm-hmm.
and scrapes it.
Oh wow, I'd say that would give you some
Mhm.
added stability, right?
It's a
big wide ferrule rod.
You see that?
Mm-hmm. That's made it look super easy. Like it was super
Come
stable.
on, bird. Burn, baby, burn. Disco Inferno.
I wish we'd have got caught on video the hikers that thought they found some psycho mountain men when they walked past us. That was funny. They were being friendly, but I think it was because they were terrified.
See?
Oh boy, that worked real good. Who needs a lighter?
And all your little shavings that you fell off. You stick them up and throw them on there. I wished I could have had a bird's nest and tried out that char cloth though.
I wonder if you could have constructed yourself a little bird's nest with one of those feather sticks and tried it that way.
It'd have to be some really fine curls. More than I could do. SA's Swiss Army Zippo Bushcraft International. It's like a commercial. The Tom Chitwood
Hammer
forged butcher knife.
Oh, I found a log over there and I was thinking,
The Nathan 4071 ferrule rod.
I found this log over there and I thought, man, I know that thing will baton for sure.
SCHF 10. Does that not look pretty stripped and micarta handles and stuff? That's nice.
Did you make those handles?
No. SCHF 42. OKC Kukri. We got any more knives?
I might have one in my pocket.
Yeah, I got a pocket knife.
Yeah, I've got my Case Double X that Melanie got me for her first wedding anniversary.
Case double X.
Little Muskrat. Well, that's been a good one though. Phil.
Kershaw.
I've had this thing for 11 years and I've used the far out of it too.
Red handled Case double X.
11 years I've carried that.
We need a few more knives is what we need.
You think? Shoot, I didn't bring my Les Stroud Camillus or that Boker that I have that I skinned those deer with. Skinned 2 deer with that knife, Tom, and it was still sharp.
Yep.
That's a good little knife. I sharpened it anyway. But it was still sharp after skinning 2 deer.
It's therapeutic for me to sharpen a knife.
I'd sharpen knives generally every day. I like it. Since you taught me that little trick of increasing your angle on your last 2 little licks,
Yeah.
my knives are much sharper now, I'll tell you that. If I had a leather strop and used that method you showed me with it, you couldn't touch them or probably look at them without cutting your eyelid.
Melanie won't touch any of my knives.
Should I Bill bust this big old thing, shouldn't I? With this monster.
Yeah, it ought to. Oh, it's going to. Too. Well, alright. Is that the first time you've batoned with the Kukri?
Yeah.
That does the job.
Yeah. I like it, Kukri, but I'm not. I just soon have a saw.
Yeah. I'm gonna get me one of them little folding saws.
They're only $20.
You're kidding.
Yep.
And that easy to carry. You can put that on your belt and wouldn't even know it was there.
Yeah, I'll make you a sheath.
Shoot, yeah, I'm gonna get me
I
one.
made that sheath there.
They got them at Lumber King, don't they?
Not a Baco Laplander, they don't. That's a Baco Laplander.
No, the one they got at Lumber King, I think, is a Stanley.
There ain't no way it's as good as that saw. That's like one of the best. And then
I'm pretty sure it's a Stanley. It's got a yellow and black handle. So when you think it is a Stanley. And look there, Beanie Weenie fire.
Yep.
Now we're talking.
You think the 42 will break this? Or split this?
Well, I don't know if it's long enough.
Yeah. Ain't hardly long enough.
Looky there. That strip the coating off of it at all?
No,
It didn't chunk the coating at all.
No.
How about that? Straight, still making a They've been around for how long now?
I don't know. Taylor Brands is who bought them. That's who they are now, Taylor Brands, and they've been around for 100 years or something.
A little hatchet hunting knife set that I had that I gave to Bill Dobbs.
Yeah.
It was Taylor brand, Schrade.
Yeah.
I got it cheap too, just because Melanie's uncle was flirting with the girl that sold it to him. Yeah, Daryl. Yeah.
She must have been hard up.
He went to school with her or something. Hadn't seen her in a long time. And I got a kissing crane down there the same day. Didn't pay hardly anything for it.
It's a little tiny kissing crane. It ain't but about this big, Tom, but it's got 3 blades and like a yellow pearl or yellow bone handle. It's got really cool. I've never used it. It's
Y'all poured out her uncle for knives, huh?
yeah. Shoot, yeah. I can get a discount on a knife anyway. I can get it. Especially if I'm just pimping somebody else.
Yeah.
That works out just fine. I like it, kukri.
How'd you come across that?
I traded it to a guy.
But yeah, Melanie, as I was leaving, she pointed out to me that after the things I told her I'd seen this knife do,
Yeah.
there was just no point in bringing my Camillus hatchet. It was just added weight that I didn't
Yeah.
need. And I was like, you know, you're right. I can do everything with that knife I can do with that hatchet pretty much.
That's a good one, boy.
Yeah, I know it. I stopped carrying the Les Stroud. It's just, it's a pretty knife now, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Since you give me that one and I've seen it field tested, it's you know,
When I was busting that frozen oak with it.
frozen. Totally solid in the middle, ice. And it busted it, yeah. That was an impressive field test.
What was it, 28 degrees that night?
I don't know.
It was something like that. It was upper 20s, lower 30s. Probably where we were, I'd say it was upper 20s.
Well, we finished supper. Joe had some beanie weenies and I had a rice and chicken Mountain House meal. We got a little fire going. We're kind of just relaxing now. I had to go down to the river and refill my canteen. And look at what I found when I come back. in my hammock. I might be sleeping on the ground right there beside that fire tonight. So right now we just got a fire going, just sitting around. We'll probably hit the sack before long. Well, we had a good night, didn't we, Joe?
Yes, we
It
did.
was a little warm, but other than that, it was a good night. We had our pissed off squirrel alarm clock this morning. He was mad because we was here. He's quacking and carrying on. So we've had our coffee and our breakfast and everything, and we're gonna get packed up and hike out of here.
On a mildly sprained ankle, I might add.
Yeah. That's what happens to goofy long legs there all the time.
It's not as bad today as it was last night. I think I'm gonna be all right.
Whoa.
These two shoals come together in a V where they boil up. Anywhere in that whole blue, what's not supposed to be.